think about that. If I'm a guy that is a loser or I'm having trouble, and it's like, okay, what is the difference between us beyond just a physical thing, right? Like, you know, what? How does Dwayne think? You know, how does Lewis think, right? And so, like, why are they getting these reactions? What is it about their being that gets that reaction? Women react, right? And so if you can start questioning that and go, okay, well, is it just from a logical, straightforward standpoint? If I were to make a list, he thinks so like this, his perspective is this, how many of those do I share? And if it's like, if there are 10 things and I share one, right, then is it reasonable for me, and then I maybe list my 10, right? And I think it's hard out here is, you know, list your fundamental assumptions about women. And if you list them, you see Lewis's fundamental assumptions: women are a joy to be around, you know, they're partners. If you list your fundamental assumptions, you're like, okay, which ones do I share with these guys? And if it's 1 out of 10, then I mean, I need to maybe toss out some of these toxic, and, you know, not toxic in like the toxic masculine or feminine, but like truly disempowering, unhelpful. That's the
ones
real
that
definition.
don't work.
Right. They don't serve you or her.
Yeah.
Right. If I can toss these out and replace it with something similar to what, you know, the other guys who are getting the good reactions are getting,
Swapping out your playing cards.
Right. Maybe, just maybe, things will change for me. But it's really practical if you think about it. It's like, my assumptions are that, you know, they're bitches, like, that is carrying out in your energy. And so you're getting the reaction from her. And you're thinking, well, it's them. And this is the toughest part. As a man, you're talking about, you know, going to the gym. Do I go to Planet Fitness? Smaller pond, right? The toughest part is I gotta put effort in. And that's a human thing. Like, we don't ever badger women for being, like, I don't use the word lazy, but not as grind focused as a man, right?
Right.
Because that's just not their. They can choose it, but we're never like that. We all understand fundamentally that's not a woman's role. Whereas when a man is a lazy bum dude, nobody respects him.
If a man doesn't get up out of bed and do what he has to do, he's a bum.
And so I think there's some level of resentment and rejection of that, where it's like, why? Why can't I just, you know what I mean? And so that part right there, I think, is the fuel for, I'm just going to go to fucking the Philippines. Right? I don't want to have to do this. I don't want to have to fucking grow. I don't want to have to deal with the pain. I don't want to have to get rejected. Fuck them. You know, and there's this resentment to it. But you're really resenting that which makes you a man. And there's so many benefits to it. Just sure, on the front end, there's a lot of pain and this and that and obstacles. But on the back end, right?
It's worth it.
Right. I wanted to see if you had a rock bottom moment of it was like in your face that this Lewis can't continue, and then you transition. But if it was just there's like a million of them. There's like a million moments where it's like, okay, this motherfucker in this relationship right here, fuck him. I don't want to be him no more. So you like have them. Every relationship. Okay. Every significant relationship. Should push you forward into the man you want to be. You know, if you've been in a relationship with a woman and a significant relationship and it's important to you, and after that relationship you come out like it's all her fault, she was a bitch and I was perfect, then you're failing yourself and whoever you're going to be in a relationship with next. You know? It's like everybody always has something to come out of something with. Everything is about growth. It's like, damn, I fucked that up. I was too nice in that moment. I was too rough in that moment. I made a choice to do this and I shouldn't have done that. I could have done that different. I should have been straight and had a conversation here. You know? We grow on our experiences. Of course.